Hi guys, I hope you're all well. Hi guys, I hope you're all well. So I got out a colouring book page that I thought I would do first. And let's give this a go. Hi guys, I hope you're all well. Sorry, just got to turn down my screen. And we should all love ourselves. My name's Kitty K, or Kirsty, as you would like to call me. Let's get started. So I recently did a video where I absolutely loved using alcohol markers. So I thought I would use them today. This mic's not going too well, so I'm just going to unplug that one. I hope you can hear me better. If not, please feel free to let me know in the comments. So I think to begin with, I might use a nice little purple, which is this purple, and it is a can't pronounce that one, but it has a fine nib. And actually, I think I might have this in a similar colour, a different set. Yes, we'll use Vivid Purple because I quite like it. It's the same make. We're looking for a pinky purple. Let's use these ones. And I quite like the twin markers. And it has a brush nib and a fine nib, and it is in the colour of deep violet. So let's get started. I will try and not being in the way. So, hope everybody is well. This is just normal paper. Come out of a colouring book. And I think we should all love ourselves. But I thought I would also test to see how these work on just normal paper. Because I did a project on my TikTok using a cheaper version of these. And I wasn't too keen using it on wood. So I guess we'll just see how it goes. And this is my first time doing a live, so please be gentle with me. I guess I should tell you a little bit about myself. I'm not going to go into my age because that is something that we should keep private. But I live in the UK in a little city named Plymouth. And we live right by the sea. We get loads of storms coming in from all over the world just because we do live by the sea. Yeah, it's quite a nice little town. We have, it's mostly students, to be honest. A lot of students live here. So we get a lot of students. So we've got quite a good nightlife, I guess. And it's quite nice. We have little, like, areas, or what you would call provinces, I think. I have a son, which I love very dearly. I have a partner who I live with. I am a ex-drug addict, and I don't mind that being on YouTube because, you know, it is part of who I am. And I spent a long time changing my behaviours and becoming the person I am today. And due to me putting in those changes, I ended up with a very beautiful boy who I didn't think I could have. Because I was using a lot of heavy stuff, and I didn't think that I would be able to find someone who I'd be happy to settle down with. And lucky for me, I got sober, and a year later had a beautiful, beautiful boy who surprises me every day. He currently has chicken pox, bless him, so he's not 100%. It's hard to know what to talk about, really, because, like, you know, I would happily answer anybody's questions. Art for me is a very relaxing form of expression. I like to chill and do a lot of art. One thing I found getting sober is that it is a good thing to keep my mind occupied, because I have mental health and other issues, and I find that art is very good for my mind. Now, I'd probably get a lot of hate for being open and honest on the internet, but that's just, it's part of who I am, and at the end of the day, why hide that? And I don't want to hide that. You know, and if you guys have any questions, you can either comment during this live or comment after, or comment in the comment section. But for now, I'm just gonna sit here and colour. And I believe you should always love yourself first. It's important to love yourself first. As people join, I'm happy to vote on colours. I haven't quite figured out the whole streaming process yet, but I'm happy to give it a go. My next colour that I'm planning to use is Fleur Coral Red, which to me just looks like a pink, if I'm honest. So it'd be helpful if they did tell you what, like, you know, if the lid had some indication. But it doesn't, so I don't think that matches. It might need a few layers. That's the thing, I read up with markers, and feel free to tell me if I'm wrong. But you, the good thing about markers is you can layer them. I don't know if you should wait for them to dry. Oops, I think the outline is starting to bleed on this one. But it's fine. It was just the first one, just to see how the markers went down. I have some Pokemon pages, depending on how many people come in. How does anyone like this sound? I don't know if YouTube pushes the algorithm or anything, or if you have, unless you have post notifications on. There's not much thing I can tell you, really, about myself. I'm quite happy to answer any questions, but apart from that, I don't really know what to say. Can anybody hear that? My dog is snoring downstairs. Actually looks quite bright on camera. And does it layer okay? I don't know if it made a difference. It definitely doesn't look like the colour that it said on the lid, does it? I hate when that happens. Who else just doesn't like it when it's not the colour it says it is? I don't know. I don't know if I'm happy to layer that or not. I don't know. Kind of annoyed me. It's not the colour it said. I don't know if that's because of the paper. I don't know. See, this is strange. Look at this. So these are two different makes. Completely two different makes. One has a chisel tip, one has a brush tip and a fine nib. But they say they're the same purple. Now, which one is true to its colour? Makes me kind of curious to try it out. So, I'm going to colour the T with this one, which, if it doesn't roll away, is the one with the brush nib. And this one is the one with the chisel nib. But we'll use the fine on both and see what happens. So remember, I'm using this make, the one that says that this is its true. Oh, sorry, was out of frame. That this one is its true. Can you see that? Yeah. Colour, but we'll see. So, bearing in mind, they're both on the same paper. We're using the fine nib, just because they both have a fine nib. Now, if they're the same colour, even though they are different companies, then shouldn't they be this? Even though they are different companies, I'm fully aware they're not the same brand and everything, but if they are the same company, then surely they should be the same. Sorry, not company. I know they're different companies. Surely if they're the same colour, or they say they're the same colour, shouldn't they be the same colour? But according to the ends, they are not. I had to double check I was using the different one then. The fine nib on this one's a lot harder than the one on this one. This is why I don't like fine nibs. But for this experiment, this is not what I had planned, by the way. I didn't expect to be. Let's just go over it again. Just because I think I missed some spots. They're not the same colour. Now are they the same colour to their... I can't get that one out. I think this one is the same colour. Same colour. I think this one is the same colour. But they're not the same colour. Even though they say they're the same colour and they're the same number. Odd. Very odd. I wonder if that's the same for all of them. Just trying to find if they have. It's the same, right? Nope, right. Let's put them to the side so I don't end up doing that again. I'm just trying to. 35, 85, and 85. $73, $73, and $73. That's the same marker. I don't know why I have two of the same colour. $13, and 11, and 11. Do I have any more? These are completely different two sets, by the way. They were bought. One was bought on Amazon, and one was bought at a local craft store, B&M. I don't know if anybody has been to B&M. Right, as far as I can tell, that is the only ones that are matching. 70. Yeah, that one we don't need. Hydrate. Two seconds. Right, let's go for 73 and 73. Ultramarine. Again, two completely different makes. We'll use the fine nib. And the fine nib on this one. 2 seconds. Sorry, I thought I could hear my son in the background then. So they are the same. I put it on the same one. Yes, I did. Well, let's use the one I brought on Amazon. I might have to do a video on this, to be honest. Oops. To be fair, I'm not really keen on the on a chisel nib. I mean, I kind of, it makes me feel awkward. I don't know why. I mean, I guess it's better for bigger areas. And these are both alcohol markers. I can feel the paper buckling. Do any touch-ups. Again, that was ultramarine. Sorry, that was my other account. I was just testing to see if the chat came up. Just did this one. And then this one. It's not focused. How about now? Yeah, so this is also ultramarine with a brush tip. Oh, and I can really hear my dog snoring. I prefer the brush tip so much better. And again, two completely different colours. Madness. Absolute madness. No, I wonder how they blend together. Because these are they're two same colours. Vivid purple and vivid purple. I feel like I should use the fine tip for this one, so I'm just going to do this one. See, the fine nib on this one is so scratchy, but then it could be the paper. So, hang on, let me just, there we go. And the same pattern. And then it's mad how it's such a noticeable difference. Like, it is quite noticeable. Like, you notice it more on camera than I can. Up goes personal. I think that's absolutely mad. Absolutely mad, I say. Absolutely mad. So now I'm going to do a flower. And these two scarlets, look, are they the same? These two scarlets are the same. That doesn't count. But these two, I was going to say they look a cardamom. Cardamom. I don't know if anyone can tell, but this is my first live stream. And it's... oh well. Let's do some flowers, and I actually want to save the brush nib for the outside. Just because I find that this fine for the this bit's better for the finer detail. I didn't actually mean to do this flower, but it's okay. I'll do both flowers. Anyway, so anyone else just get this kids' nursery rhymes just stuck into their head? Like, all I can think about is Jingle Jangle Scarecrow with a flippy floppy hat. Don't copyright me. Now, bearing in mind these two do say they're the same colour. So if they look different, it's not my fault. I just love the fine nib. Not fine nib, brush nib on markers. Mad. Madness, I tell you. Anyway, mini experiment over. Let's do some leaves, I believe. Pull out. Oh dear, I'll be right back. Because I do want to. Sorry, my chair is squeaky. Squeaky. One green. Two green. I still can't get over how different the same colours are. Oh well. Let's get some depth to this one. This one is called Weeds Green. Weeds Green. Brushing it. Okay. Let's do some leaves. All I can hear is my dog snoring. I've got 2 dogs, but one's gone with my partner to work because he works nights. And the other one is just downstairs snoring. I don't realise how much they wind each other up until one's gone. Now it's time for some. Can you see it? Deep. I think the camera's focusing on picture. It's still not showing clearly. How about if you do that? Is it my camera quality? What if I move my hand? This is not the time to be messing around with the camera, Kirsty. Anyway, it says deep green. Now I want the vine to bend, and I'm just gonna kind of add a little bit of darkness around the edge. I probably should be doing this with colouring pencils, to be perfectly honest, but I thought I would try it. But we're going to colour in pencil. We have some poppy red. And I'm just going to kind of darken be honest, I don't know if you can see it, and I don't really know if I'm just wasting my time. But I am learning. I'm always up for learning. Just trying to add a bit of shadow, depth, whatever we call it. I don't really know if that made any difference, if I'm honest. Spring green. I love the names on these. All I can hear is my dog snoring, and it's very distracting. She's gonna wake up. She's called Mist. Now, I don't know if anybody watches Pokemon, but she's a blue bully. So we call her Mist because I like Pokemon, and because her colouring is what they call blue. Those who watch Pokemon know that Misty is a water gym leader, and I quite liked the idea of naming her Mist. But she's called Misty, but my partner doesn't like shouting Misty, so you just call her. Sorry, I'm using leafy green. Leafy green. I always struggle to hold pencils right. No. My dog is now awake. Oh. It's just a white. Now feel free to tell me if I'm doing it wrong. But the best thing about this page is it's just experimental. But I do believe you should love yourself first. I think we should all love ourselves. Treat ourselves with kindness. Kill ourselves with kindness. I don't think I can say that on YouTube. Oops. Two seconds. Right, guys, I am gonna have to go. I can hear my son waking. Like I said before, he has chicken pox. He is not very well at all. I will speak to you guys soon. Thank you for watching. I hope you had fun. I will speak to you all later on. Bye, guys. Thank you.